Hey guys, welcome to Shades Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in. It is Sunday, you guys. It is 12:48 a.m. It's actually Monday morning, so good morning to you guys. October the 28th, 2024. You guys, I came back tonight just to do a special live. I want to address some things about Javion Magee, the 21-year-old truck driver who was unalived while he was actually, at work doing his job and everything. So I have some questions. I watched a couple of videos over the weekend, and I wanted just to discuss some of the things that I heard. Okay. And before we do that, though, let me just ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Let me go ahead and get that out. Hold on for 1 second. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And don't forget to share and leave a comment. Again, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell, share, and leave a comment. And thank you so much. And we're going to leave this on that right now. Welcome to all of my new subscribers, and thank you so much for joining Shay's family. And thank you to all my subbies who's been with me for the longest. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in a replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. What's up, Jermaine? Thank you so much for coming in at the spur of the moment tonight to do this quick live. Guys, for real, we're not going to be here that long, only for about an hour, and that will be it, okay? Let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that banner. Also, if you'd like to show support to this channel, of course, you can do a super chat, and at the same time, you can do a cash app at $ShadesTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and start off. The only thing we are talking about tonight is Javion Magee. Okay, that's the only thing. All right. So let me go ahead and put this header up. Tomorrow I'll be back with my regular lives talking about Diddy, new stuff I got on him, Chris Brown. They still talking about he, did certain things to this girl and stuff, this other chick, and just, Garth Brooks and just a lot of stuff, guys. So tomorrow, which is later on tonight, be looking forward to that live. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Justice for Javion Magee, guys. Okay. So, okay, here we go. Let me just, wait a minute, hold on, let me look at this thing. So in my description area of this video, I basically told what I am going to discuss tonight. And I asked some questions that we are going to be looking at. Okay, let me go ahead and go to WhatsApp. Actually, let me go to my camera because I took a picture of this. Okay, so first thing first, we're going to be asking who took out Javion Magee. Now, these last few weeks, I have been showing you guys all types of pictures of the place where he was allegedly unalived, or where they said that he unalived himself. I showed you guys the audio. That I played the audio first of all, and then when I went back to play it again, it was changed, but it still had the same caption there. So I used one of those for my little trailer thing on this video right here. So we saw that. We talked about different scenarios and everything, different players. Of course, over here on Shades Tube, we do not point fingers and just say we know for sure that people did certain things. Everything over here is opinion based. It's based on what we see. You know what I'm saying? What evidence that we see. And that's it, because we don't know for sure. Okay, but tonight we are going to be trying to figure out who took this young man out. All right, who took him out. And also, Another question that I ask is why aren't witnesses reporting what they know to the FBI? Okay, because I heard videos or whatever the case is, um, where witnesses claim, and I'm not giving out any names because we don't do that over here on my channel because I don't want to put anybody's life in jeopardy. So, well, witnesses, one in particular claimed that, which I played the audio, he witnessed, or his friend witnessed, or somebody witnessed. Hey, Tony Bass, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all show Tony some love and support. Check him out. As I was saying, one of the witnesses claimed that he did say him and the other person, the whole, I guess everybody who was doing the job, witnessed Javion Magee marks on his face, that they claim that he appeared to have gotten beaten up. As a matter of fact, the one witness said somebody beat the shit out of him. Okay. And I'm just wondering why. Well, he did say why he wasn't going to basically get involved. But the thing is that if you are talking to YouTubers on the phone and then they're putting your material up online, you're already involved. And plus, if you even told the story, if you're telling people that you witnessed it and he was, somebody beat the shit out of him, you're already putting yourself in it. Okay, point blank. So what I don't understand, if you have that type of information, right, why isn't this information given to the FBI so they can investigate that? It's strange because anybody could be in that situation. Your family members, your children, other family members, your children, yourself, anybody could be in that situation. And if you know somebody did something to a person, they unalive the person or whatever the case is, why wouldn't you say anything? You can even do it without people knowing who you are. And that's another thing too. People say they don't want people to know who they are, but yet they get on YouTube or they get on a telephone and talk to YouTubers who can put it out. Okay. And people do recognize voices, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for me, I don't see that people are so scared, because if you were so scared, you would not even do an interview or anything. Okay. You just wouldn't. That's crazy. You wouldn't do an interview. You would not even just get involved. If you did say something, it's certainly not to any YouTube creators. You would just call the FBI anonymously and you would just tell them the information and be done with it. Also, the other witness, the one who, hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. The one who I played his audio to, where he said that it was some police, they were the KKK and all this other stuff. Why, hey KMB, thank you so much for tuning in. Why isn't he contacting the FBI too? Why isn't he contacting them and letting them know what he is saying to a YouTuber? Because look, it's good to tell a content creator, okay? But the thing is that the content creators cannot really do much besides talk about it, okay? But if you tell the right source, like the Federal Bureau of Investigations, they make it do more. So if you have information regarding Javion Magee, you should be telling so they can get justice for this young man's family and for him. It's not right. It's not right. You got so many accounts saying that this young man was beaten. He was hit upside the head. Okay. Someone even said that he was bleeding. And like I told you guys, that picture I showed you guys, it looks like blood. I don't know for sure, but it just looks like it. The puddle behind his head. In that picture that I showed you guys, it does not look like he's alive to me. Now, he could have just been knocked out, because you can't really see his eyes if they are closed or open. But the thing about it is, why was he in that position in the first place? Why did they hit him? Why did they beat him up? I told you guys before, I heard that he was beaten by some guys. Then they called the police, and the police allegedly beat him as well and finished the job. Now, again, let me stress, I don't know if this is true. I'm just saying what I heard. Okay? Point blank. Over here, we're not going to accuse people. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? Or innocent, or whatever the case is. But they're innocent until proven guilty. I know I just said that crazy. It's late at night, y'all. Like Jermaine said, both witnesses and the lady who took the picture need to contact Tierra Robertson so the family can contact their attorneys. All right. The lady who claimed, that's another witness. She was at the gas station and she saw the young man sitting, and she's the one who took the snapshot that of Javion Magee when reflection on the cruiser. Now she took a snapshot of him. So why aren't these people calling up the Federal Bureau of Investigation? I know they don't want to call the local police and all that because they could be involved. All right, or they could be related to people that did this. Because it's a small town, people are related there for sure. Okay, and you just never know who is related in what type of job they have and connections and things like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you would want to go to the FBI, not the SBI, but the FBI, and let them know what you know. You snapping pictures and stuff, these pictures should be in the hands of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. You saw what happened because people can't be you because you are mean. That's what you say. You sound mean. You have to be mean to be able to maneuver through everything, to be able to see everything. So maneuver yourself right to the FBI and let them know what you told this content creator. Also, the other dude, the other 2 or 3. If you guys saw certain things out there and you saw that he was beaten, you said they beat the shit out of him. Well, guess what? You should be calling the Federal Bureau of Investigation to let them know this. Tell them what you saw. It's just plainly ridiculous to conceal information that will help bring justice for Javion or any other young person or old person or person, period. And then you guys wonder why so much stuff happens because people are scared to say anything. But the thing in this case is this right here. You couldn't be too scared because you're telling content creators. And when people are scared, they're not telling anyone. No one. Excuse me, y'all. Right. That is true. And Jermaine said they could simply submit an affidavit with the attorneys that would get the ball rolling. Okay, we can't get justice unless everybody is willing to work together. You can do 50,000 videos and get 50 million views, but if nobody is calling the FBI and telling them information and giving them proof, what is the point? Okay, what is the point? So another thing we were asking, another question is, where is Javion's silver suitcase and of course his chain? His mom said that he also had a silver suitcase. So where is that? And why? Included in the property report. Why? That's very odd. And definitely do this. And another question is this right here. Now, granted, let me do the question first. Who Black and Mild was in his truck ashtray? Because his mom said that Javion did not smoke. At least she doesn't think so. He also had a vape pen in his truck. Now, I'm going to just tell y'all straight up. He could be smoking. He could have been smoking. Parents don't know everything. Okay, he could have been using a vape pen too. Okay. But the thing about it is, and that's probably why it costs $42. But the thing about it, we need to make sure by checking out um, the vape pen, because you basically put that in your mouth to smoke, right? So you can check to see if it has any DNA on it. And the same thing with the what else did she say she found? The vape pen in this truck. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so it's the same thing with the black and mild. Black and mild is some type of little cigarette or cigar or something like that, right? Because I don't smoke. But I know one thing: if he puts it in his mouth, he touches it with his hands or whatever the case is, then DNA would be on there. So why wasn't that included? So they can make sure that no one else was in a truck or anything. You see what I'm saying? Why wasn't that included? Let's see what else we got here. And another question we were asking is, when did Javion Magee drop off his trailer or park it at the tractor trailer repair shop? Because we don't see a surveillance footage of that. And we know that trucking companies, just like a lot of other people, they usually have um, cameras outside because they got to keep an eye on their property and on trucks and things like that. So where is the surveillance footage to show us what happened to the trailer? Did Javion pull up with the trailer attached to his truck? Because the videos we saw, there was no trailer attached to it. Okay, so then that brings out the question, is the timeline correct? Did they alter that? Because Javion's trailer was at the truck stop. And when he went to the gate, we believe that he could have gotten into some type of verbal um, disagreement or something like that, and then it might have escalated. Maybe, listen, maybe they locked this trailer up and he wanted it. Okay? And some words were exchanged, and then it got out of hand. And then some dudes, whoever was there, came up and started tussling, get into a physical altercation with him. And then when they got through, they might have called the police. And by that time, Javion could have possibly walked off toward the woods. Okay? And then the police came, and that's where everything transpired at. Okay? Until they pulled him over there to the place where we saw those pictures taken at. Let's see what Jermaine said. We assume he dropped it off right after he left the Walmart distribution center, but we don't know for sure. Okay. Right. We don't know for sure because we don't see any surveillance footage. All right. Right. We assume that that's how he did it, but we don't see anything that indicates that he dropped it off right after then. But he probably did. I don't know for sure. But the thing about it, KLLM would definitely have a record of that, because if something is wrong with your trailer, you have to get it authorized, you have to call your dispatcher, and then they would tell you where to take it. Okay, he just can't drop off a trailer on his own. If he does without authorization, I mean, no telling, they may not even pay for it or whatever the case is, I don't know, but you're supposed to call them and let them know, and then they would tell you where to take the truck at or the trailer at. So I'm thinking that he dropped it off, okay, to get repaired or for whatever reason, right? And then he must have gotten into some type of altercation because of the trailer, or it could be something totally different. Right. I believe so. I believe they put his trailer back there because he still had it somewhere where it shouldn't be. Okay, so that sounds like the best scenario. Okay, he came there. Okay, we just don't have video footage of it. Okay, but he came there, right? He parked this trailer there because he wanted to get it looked at or whatever the case is. Maybe he left it there and went other places and they didn't like that. And so they took it and put it behind the gate. And so when he went to the gate, some words was probably exchanged, okay? And then things got out of hand. The dudes that could have been there, they could have jumped him and beat him up, and then they called the police, and then for whatever reason, something else could have transpired that left him unalive. And then that story about, that little thing they did with the rope, that probably came about because maybe Javion went back there to the woods to work out. Okay, maybe he wanted to work out back there, and that's why he had the rope, right? And so they probably decided to use that rope. Okay, and then they wrapped it around his, after they beat him nearly to unalive point, or either he might have been unalive, then they brought him back over there to that area and wrapped that rope around his neck so many times, was just plainly crazy. And then around whatever tree, I don't even believe that's the tree they did it on. They could have did it on a whole different tree. As a matter of fact, another content creator said that they did not do it on those two trees that we see. They said that it was a different tree. All right. Right. Jermaine said the same thing. Right. We know he went to the gate. And his mom and dad confirmed, his stepdad confirmed, they saw in the video that he did go to the gate. And I bet you he went to the gate for his trailer and they would not give it back. And he, probably thought he was going to get in trouble. But what he should have done, he should have just said, okay, thank you, left, got back in his truck, moved his truck, and he should have went to somewhere else and called his dispatcher. And they would have made them get that trailer out of there. Okay? Or either they would have sent somebody out there to pick it up and told Javion just to leave. But he needed that trailer because he had another load to pick up. Okay? Point blank. Okay? So let's go ahead and go to the next question here. Hold on. And we are still asking if that timeline is actually, right. You know what I'm saying? Because some things just don't add up, and then again, where are all of the surveillance footage? Because we know stores have cameras, definitely truck places that you get your truck and trailer repaired at. All of those places have cameras, okay? The gas station, everything. And why is every video grainy? This is not the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or the 90s. Okay, it's 2000 and what? So therefore, it should be better video footage. So let's see what else we got. Wait, I can't even pull this open. Let's see. Also, we have some new information. Okay. On another channel, they claim that people reported seeing the cops in the woods, you guys, and one woman saw a young man slumped over and EMS came. Okay? So why wasn't that included in the report if this is true? Okay? They saw, a lot of people allegedly saw a bunch of cops in that wooded area, and they saw a young man slumped over. Okay, slumped over. Now remember when we looked at those pictures, right? I told you, and Jermaine said that he had his hand up to his head, and I said that his head was tilted over a little bit and his other hand was down. Okay? So when I talk about that first witness who said that the police was hitting Javion all upside the head, y'all, that honestly goes together. Okay? That goes together. And another thing too, if all these people saw the police back there and the dude was slumped over, why haven't anyone reported this to the Federal Bureau of Investigations? Why? Then Jermaine pointed out again that there were no timestamps on the Walmart footage, and the parents did not see any video of him giving Patrick West the $228, the hotel or the vape store. No video footage at none of these places. And more importantly, no video footage of Javion giving Patrick West $228. I want y'all to think about that real quick, and I'll be right back. And while y'all think about it, I want y'all to look at these messages. Hold on, let me do this. Present, share screen, share screen. I want y'all to look at these videos right here. Okay, just look at this first one first. I wish I could put them both on here together. You're gonna look at that one. I want y'all to read this caption right here. I'll be right back. All right, let me go ahead and go to the next one. Y'all make sure y'all read that. Them glasses so big. They big as shit. I hope you guys got a good look at these captions for the 911 call. And if you did look at both, you will see that they are different a little bit. This one right here says the guy hung himself in the tree. All right. No, I'm sorry. He said, I have some guys out here mowing the grass, and I got a man who hung himself in the tree. And this one right here says, I am at my job out here mowing grass, and I think there's a man out here who hung himself in the tree. Now, one would say, are these two different calls? No. Listen, we listened to both. I did it on my channel days ago. It's the same voice and the same operator. So the big question, and no other YouTubers have pointed this out besides me, and then maybe another one who saw it over here. But the big question is this right here. Why are these audios different? And can y'all hear me? Why are these audios different, guys? Why? If it's the same one call, why did they feel like they needed to change that? Was it that if the first call was, I'm at my job out here mowing the grass, and I think, hold on, let me see what it says because I can't read it from here. Wait a minute, because I need it. Let me do this real quick. Let me enlarge it. Okay, let me go back over here. So it said, I'm at my job out here mowing grass, and I think there's a man out here who hung himself in the tree. Y'all, that is probably the real first audio. Let me say this again. Let me stress this again. The voices are exactly the same. All right. That's the 911 caller and the dispatcher. And we know who the caller is. However, I'm not giving out names over here. We don't do that over here. Okay. Besides that, maybe one name, which he gave out his own name. Okay. So, why is this message different and why did they change it? I'm at my job. I'm at my job. I'm at my job. So what job is that? Out here mowing grass. So he was mowing grass. So that's his job. And I think there's a man out here who hung himself in a tree. He thinks. But according to these witnesses, they already knew that he was unalive because somebody went over there and checked him. Okay? They pushed on him and he was not waking up. So why did they change these audios? Why did they do this, guys? See that again? I have some guys out here mowing the grass, and I got a man who hung himself in a tree. Why did he change it from he's out mowing the grass to I have some guys out here mowing the grass? Why? Why do you think, Jermaine? Because we've been trying to figure that out for the longest and still can't figure it out. And then he says, I think the guy hung himself in the other one. And here he says the guy hung himself in the tree. So I don't understand why they changed the audios. Point blank. I just don't. It's kind of weird. I just don't understand him. Because you said I have some guys out here mowing the grass, then you said you're out there mowing the grass. Very, very weird. Right, maybe so, Jermaine. You may be right on there. So Jermaine said my theory is, an opinion is, the guy mowing the lawn got mad. He was put in. But the thing about it, um, they did muffle his voice. Okay, so therefore nobody would know who he is. Okay, so I think maybe him talking, period, saying what exactly he saw, that might have put him in there in this whole entire situation. Him talking to content creators and stuff like that. I think that is what got him, out there. Because if he would have just not said a word, okay, then maybe he wouldn't be put in it. But again, I don't know how anybody can live with themselves if they know something else happened versus what people are saying and what law enforcement is saying. That's not a good thing to do. You see what I'm saying? It's not good because you could be in those same shoes or worse. I mean, there's nothing. Well, actually, you could be worse because somebody could, do many things to you before they just simply unalive. For real, they could do a lot of other things. Okay, so that's why you need to say something if you saw something that is important, enough to tell the FBI, and I think that is. It really, truly is. Okay, let's go over here again. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, let's see. Make sure I got all the questions. And we are still asking who took out Javion Magee? Who do you guys think took him out? There are a lot of key players. You got key players, okay? We're not gonna say who you got, but you have key players in this whole entire situation. And nobody's talking, but according to some other witnesses, they said a bunch of people saw this. So if you saw this, how can you live with yourself and how can you live with yourself and not say anything? How? If you look at the way TR is built, Javion would have had to go to that side of the fence to get anyone's attention that was not in the shop, right? So you said if you look at the way TR is built, Javion would have had to go to that side of the fence to get anyone's attention that was in the shop. So on that side of the fence, is that in the wooded area? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Jermaine? Okay. So, and that may explain, that's good, Jermaine. That may explain why he was in the woods because he was trying to get attention. We think, we don't know for sure. And they, honestly, they could have went back in the truck and got the rope. Okay. They could have went back in the truck to get that. I mean, corruption is just what it is. They would do anything to maintain freedom for themselves. They will cover each other. Okay? They would cover each other, take up for each other, and every daggone thing. That's just how they do. And like I said, people in that town are definitely related. People are related to people you would not even believe. So therefore, definitely it could be a straight up cover up. It could be a straight up cover up. Then I heard a YouTuber saying that the sheriff would be doing something if he catch anybody putting up Javion's post. Sheriff, that's crazy. Okay, people do have freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom. Don't catch a lawsuit, sheriff. Don't catch it. For real, for real. They trying to go to press threatening people channels. That's stupid. So tell me, what do they have to hide? What? Why don't they want people talking about it? Now, if you're up here, you're accusing people. You can accuse, but if you're saying you definitely know they did it, you're putting up their personal information, even pictures. That's something you probably don't want to do because I'm not gonna tell him what he can do. Okay, point blank, but maybe he meant something like that. I don't know. But over here we cover stuff the correct way. Okay? On everything. Okay, so what else? Did I miss anything, Jermaine? Anything else I need to stress about Javion Magee's case? And his mom and dad did an interview, I believe, today, and they were, sad and crying and stuff. So when you see this type of stuff and you know that the parents are hurting, I don't understand why people who are witnesses won't say a word. Are you guys that cold, that selfish? Are you? That's true. That is so true. Okay, yeah, let me play the audio. I forgot, guys. Let me let y'all hear this. Thank you, Jermaine. My butt be in the Twilight Zone sometime, man. Let's go down here and turn this music off. Let me play this audio. Jermaine is such a good mod. He be helping me, y'all, because, man, I be in the Twilight Zone sometime up. Y'all be forgetting stuff. Okay, let's get this audio real quick, y'all. We got about another 20 minutes or so. I'm not sure anybody's pictures or anything. So, yeah. Let's see what this is first. Yep. A lot of people are related. Wait, I gotta turn this up.
Somebody beat the shit out of this boy.
Okay, this is the other audio. I gotta get the other one too.
He wouldn't have just left me. But when we found him, you could tell somebody had beat the shit out of him. If you got a corner and everybody else is on the guy,
I am, Jermaine.
It's not my problem. That's job to put out there what they want to put out there. All right, I'm gonna flip.
And then he said that's the corner job. If you listen, the thing is, if you know that he was beaten, you're supposed to tell the Federal Bureau of Investigation, because we know you can't tell the police there, okay? Because allegedly they are corrupt, so you can't go to them. And they allegedly, according to some witnesses, said they are the ones that did the unaliving to Javion. So you certainly can't go there, okay? But the thing is, you do need to go to the FBI and let them know everything that you know. Now here's the other one. This is the lady who took the picture, the one that I showed you guys with the reflection on the car. This is who took it. Listen.
Now, hey, just because the store was closed, I pulled up to the gas tank just to make it look like I was getting gas, and I took a picture because people were saying, "Oh, it was in the woods, in the woods." He wasn't in the woods. He was right there on the road in the parking lot.
So, Candy, let me ask you this: did they not have camera footage from that Shell station, though?
Girl, I feel the same thing, because when I go in that store, you know there is cameras in the parking lot. There are cameras also in the waste industries, like on the place across the street from the Shell station. There's cameras there.
Let's see that again.
Now, hey, just because the store was closed, I pulled up to the gas tank just to make it look like I was getting gas, and I took a picture because people were saying, "Oh, it was in the woods, in the woods." He wasn't in the woods. He was right there on the road in the parking lot.
So, Candy, let me ask you this: did they not have camera footage from that Shell station, though?
Girl, I feel the same thing, because when I go in that store, you know there is cameras in the parking lot. There are cameras also in the waste industries, like on the place across the street from the Shell station. There's cameras there.
Okay, we're gonna shoot the other video one more time of the guy who witnessed him.
Somebody beat the shit out of that boy, and I will tell anybody that he wasn't just left there. But when we found him, you could tell somebody had beat the shit out of him. If you got a corner and everybody else that know the guy was beat up, it's not my problem. That's the corner's job to put out there what they want to put out there. All right, I'm gonna flip.
So he said that, let me stop this, that the coroner knew that he was beat up. And that's, if the coroner knew, that's the reason they probably did not release the body to the parents or let them see Javion as soon as they should have. You know, they waited, I believe, a whole week. And that's enough time for some injuries to be covered up or reduced down in size. The thing about it is that this whole case is sloppy, okay? Because they have not been doing what they need to do. All right. The cigarette, the vape pen, all of that should be tested. Inside of his truck, we need to find out where it's a silver suitcase or briefcase. We need to find out where it's his chain, who took it. We need to find out about that 228 more in depth. We need to find out about these people, these key people, and these witnesses. Okay, we need to find out about all of these people. You know, because you got people sending pictures and all types of stuff, but nobody is sending it to the FBI. No one is talking to the FBI. You may see maybe one or two people might have tried to contact them, but overall, people who got the information, the witnesses, are not contacting. Period. And that's a shame. All right, so y'all just listen to that. Now let's see what this other witness said real quick. We're gonna go back over that, and then we got another 15 minutes, and then we're gonna get out of here. Let me see if I can get his real quick. Hold on for a minute, you guys. I'm about to turn my volume down. Let's see. We're gonna go to, wait a minute, where's this at? Actually, I think you just do this. Oh, it's on TikTok. Okay, hold on for a second. Let me get it. So we're gonna do witness to Javion Magee. Okay, let's see what this is it right here where he's talking. I think this is him right here. Let's start it back over. Okay, y'all just listen.
Three policemen and one KKK member. And he did a traffic stop right down from the gas station. And then they kept messing with him, right? He said, please, let me call my mom. He said, please, let me call my mom. He take his phone. And then he took him down the road from the gas station.
It was three white people, three white guys, and they did that to him. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at like they was police officers. They still are, I want to say, and they do a lot of corrupt stuff. They always is something. They've been getting away with a lot of stuff, and they had something to do with that. Boy, I was looking at that lady on your page, on your thing that was talking about her son that was killed in January of 2015. They had something to do with it.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Three policemen and one KKK member, and he did a traffic stop right down from the gas station. And then they kept messing with him, right? He said, please, let me call my mom. He said, please, let me call my mom. He take his phone. And then they took him down the road from the gas station.
It was three white people.
Okay, we're going to stop this right now. So, the thing about it, let me do this. So the thing about it is that we have all these people who claim they have witness. But again, these people need to go to the FBI to let them know everything that they found so we can get justice for Javion Magee and the parents. Right, it's at least, let's see, you got the guy on the phone, the first guy, then second. And who else? This lady, that's 3 or 4. You got like 4 or 5 witnesses, and they still haven't been able to make a bust yet. So there are multiple witnesses at this point. But Bram, the lane, is ignoring it and protecting TR. The question is why? Right. Is it that maybe they are all friends? They are all friends because it's a small town. Everybody probably know everyone. You know, everybody probably know the other person. I don't know what I just said. Everybody probably know everybody, okay? Let's put it like that. And a lot of people are related as well. So could Bram be pursuing this case like this in a negative manner because he's related to people that might have been the reason why Javion is unalive? That's right. Well, you know what? They did say they went to F. When you talking about the people who gave out the information, they said they didn't go to the FBI. One person said he did not want to be involved. Okay. And then as far as the women, the one lady, I don't think she went to the FBI. She could have called the police, but I don't think she went to the FBI. I don't really think nobody did that, but I remember Bram saying that the FBI was coming to investigate. I don't know how true that is, though. Right. Right. They wouldn't be able to talk on social media or anything else. And plus, they probably would have said they went to the FBI because they was pretty much open about the whole entire case. It didn't seem like they would be scared because none of these people muffle their voices or anything. It's just, like I said, the whole case is crazy. And it's just a shame that so many people played a role in this and probably won't even get charged. Anything else I missed, Jermaine? Let me see if I got any more questions down. Okay. So I think we are getting ready to wrap this live up. It's 50 minutes, y'all. That time goes by so quick. I was trying to make sure I didn't have anything else I'm supposed to discuss. Jermaine, did I cover everything? I know Jermaine must be sleeping, but I think I did cover everything. If I think of anything else, I will tell you guys tomorrow. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Thank you, Jermaine. And I want to thank Jermaine, KMB, Nightbot, always doing his job. Let's see. Tony Bands was up in his place. And I think I covered everybody. If I missed anybody, sorry about that, okay? Other than that, y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Make sure y'all do that. Thumbs it up. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe below. And hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And share and leave a comment. And thank you so much. Again, there you go. All right, guys, let me see what they said over here. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. That was nice. Right. If they didn't go to the FBI, why are they talking about it on YouTube? I said the same thing. Why are they telling anybody anything? They shouldn't be saying anything. They should keep their mouth closed. But I'm glad you did take it to your a GBI agent. Okay. We need to get justice for Javion because we know he did not unalive himself. He was unalive. Okay? He was. Those 3 police officers who was standing over him and stuff, I don't know if they actually did it or not, but I believe everybody played a role in that, point blank. All right? Other than that, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I will be back later on tonight to let you guys know all about Diddy. And let's see, we're going to talk about Diddy. We're going to talk about Little Dirt again. Let's see, we're going to talk about Funk Flex. We're going to talk about him. Garth Brooks, the astronaut who observed Earth from space for 178 days. And he said, humanity is living a lie. Okay, so we're going to cover all that tomorrow along with another topic. Okay, so other than that, y'all, I'm getting sleepy now from this allergy pills. Y'all have a good night, a happy and blessed Monday, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And don't forget, if you want to show additional support to this channel, do that by doing a Cash App $2 Shades Tube. And thank you in advance. Okay, let's take all this stuff down, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. I don't know what this stuff is up here. Wait a minute.